So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. To throw here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we started our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Forced out to his right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. He's calling his own number again. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good position. Forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw by Jones. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got a flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked. Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones to throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. Much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little... We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down and 5. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and just 2 to go. Williams on the play action. That's caught for the 1st. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the 6.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he drives this forward to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it! And in for the Chicago touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Jackson now to return it. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. On target to Jackson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 47, it is caught left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Jones looking to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Again, Jones to the air. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Off the play fake, Williams. He put everything he had into this one. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears driving. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Williams. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. So they'll decline this and take the results. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Now Williams. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown Chicago. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Able to hit Mason, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Williams to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Benson's got it. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Jones on first down. Rolling left, behind. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Jones. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. Now Jones. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to the well again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. They just get the play off. Finds his target, Mason. And he's able to move past the... Second and 6 coming up here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Williams from the gun. Mason there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Jones looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw by Jones. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Able to get it to Benson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Jones to the air. Flush down out to his left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Jones. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. The Mets got it. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got a man left. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds a man right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 35 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Still one more in their pocket to use. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears put up even more points in a win. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Jackson now to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So Soldier Field